Hello everybody, welcome back to another Expeditions Guide. Today we're taking a look at production problems. This is an expedition in Wahweap Bay. This expedition is unlocked after completing Quiet Place and Hollywood Pales in Contrast. So for this expedition we're going to be using two trucks. We're going to be using the Tuz Action and the AFIM S1960. In both of these trucks I do have anchors and jack screws as well as an extra fuel canister in the sideboard. So here's what we're going to be doing. So we're going to be deploying from the eastern outpost and I'm going to be towing the vehicles along this route. Right over here is where we're going to drop off the AFIM and then continue on our way with the Action. And we're going to follow this path over here. And this is going to take us all the way down across the islands and up here. And then we're going to head up here to grab the portable rig. Once we grab the first portable rig, we're going to then follow this path all the way down and drop it off up over the hill. After which we're going to swap back to the AFIM and continue along this path to the south to grab another portable rig, bring it across this way, all the way down here, and deliver it there. So that's the general plan of what we're going to be doing. This is going to be a long one, so buckle up, I'll show you how it's done. So as I said before, we're going to be towing these vehicles and swapping between them in order to get this done pretty quick as we possibly can. Along the route, we're going to be going across several bridges that I have built, and some are not built, but I'll be pointing those out. I think I did a rough count, and we're looking at maybe 3 bridges, maybe 4, along the route. It's kind of hard because until the update comes out in a couple of weeks, bridges, when you have them built, they kind of disappear, and some bridges are still marked even though they're built because of just different statuses with the game since launch, but I'll be sure to point those out. Just every bridge we go across is 75 spare parts here. There's no double bridges or 100 part bridges or anything like that. So that being said, we're just going to make our way out of the outpost here. We're going to stay all the way over to the left here and get across this gap. I'm going to go right in between these trees and then head on down this cliff. And then up the other side. And again, we're just pulling the vehicle with us, so it's at an easier staging point for the second stage of this expedition. We're going to swing around to the right here. And then we're going to make our way down this hill. Once we get down, we're going to swing to the left and head on north. And we're just going to follow these rocky crevices here. And I'm not running the engine on the AFIM right now because I'm trying to conserve the limited amounts of fuel we have. I do have extra fuel, which is going to be enough to finish this expedition, but it's always good to save when you can. So I'm going to go ahead and just park the AFIM right up here. We're going to leave that there and continue on our way with the Action. So we're just going to head right on down this hill, and we're just take it nice and easy because we want to go to the left, but there's a very kind of steep incline to the left there. So we're just going to take it nice and slow, make our turn, and continue onwards through the desert. So right over here, we're going to climb on up. And then from here, we're going to head on down the hill. Now we're just going to make our way over these sticks and stones and try not to break our bones. Alright, so we're going to head up this hill here. Right up this way, and then we're going to head on over to the right. And there's our first bridge. Like I mentioned before, that is 75 spare parts. We're going to use this bridge to get right on across here. You can see that plateau right above us there. That is where we're trying to go. Right here, we're going to climb over the rocks. Head to the left here. Once we get up here, we're going to go around these trees. Use our winch here. We kind of dropped off the rock there a little bit. That's alright. We got the winch. Save ourselves. Right down this rock here. And then we're going to head right on through here. Kind of head down by that old stump. And that is going to get us all the way on the river shore. So from here, we're going to jump across over to this island. So we're going to go around this big boulder and then kind of stay on this middle path here. And we're going to climb up onto the island. And then we're going to go across this second river ford here. This one, just like the last one, we're just going to go right up the middle. Once we get across, we're going to make our way all the way up to the top of the plateau. I'm going to start off by going up this direction here. Right on up. Head down this rock. And from here, we're going to head on up the hill. Kind of sliding a little bit there, but that's all right. Alright, for here, we're going to climb up onto this ledge. We're just going to climb right on over these boulders here. Head on down. And around the corner over some more boulders. Alright, now we climb up. So we're going to use this tree to kind of pull us up here. And then we're going to make our way up this hill. Now this hill path does kind of snake a little bit. So you want to just kind of take it nice and easy. Get your turning and your pathing just right so you can climb up the hill. And one more climb. Alright, now that we've made it to the top, we just got to go across these rocks. And on over to the orange square. And we're going to go ahead and grab that portable rig. Now, before we continue, we're going to go ahead and refuel. And I'm going to show you where we're at. So we're right up here. We're going to go back down the path all the way down here. Make our way across a bridge. Down through the swamp. And then we're going to climb another plateau to install this portable rig. So that is our next step. So let's go ahead and get started. Climb back up onto the rock. And just like before, this is a tight, windy path, so we're going to take it nice and easy as we roll our way down this hill. Just going to go all the way down to the bottom here. And then up through the gap. Once again, we're going to go up to the left side here, because there's just not a lot of room to get a vehicle through on the right side there without driving at like a weird angle. So I find it easier to just go up over the boulders here. And we're going to make this sharp turn, and we're going to just nice and slow down the hill. Oh, a little too much down the hill. I am just going to use the jack screw. That's why we bring them. Going just a little too fast there. That's alright. Where's mine? There we go. Alright, so continuing on. We're going to head up on the right side here. Right over here is that second bridge I was talking to you about. I've already got it built here, but if you're missing this bridge, it is 75 parts. I'm just going to go right on over the bridge here. Around this tree. We got some nice open area to cross now. We're just going to continue along this path here. And right here, we're going to start making our way back down to the marshlands. And right on down. Once we get down to the bottom, we're just going to hug the edge of the swamp here. And then make our way up through this little rock pass here. And then from here, we're going to head right on up the hill. And we're going to take a nice wide turn here. We want to go around these rocks. Head right on up. And we're going to go ahead and deliver the portable rig. Alright, with the portable rig delivered, we're going to jump into the AFIM and continue our second adventure. So, like I mentioned before, we're going to follow this path all the way down. Over here, we're going to pick up another portable rig, and then we're going to follow this path all the way to the west and install it. So, let's continue. So, we're just going to make our way down the hill first. Right in between these trees. If that'll work, that's not going to work. Okay. Alright, we're going to go down and around the trees. There we go. Thought we could squeeze through there. I did it on a different vehicle to squeeze through there, so I thought maybe this one would fit. It does not. That's alright. Alright, so we're just going to continue through this little rock pass on the edge of the map here. Right up here, we're going to climb up onto these rocks on the left side. And we're going to stay on the left side here. So we're going to go right over these boulders. And then we're going to head down this little ramp here. Alright, and we're just going to continue down this path here. It's kind of muddy, but it's not too bad down here. And we're going to stay on the left side here. We want to climb on up. Just kind of snake our way around this big rock pillar here. Alright, and from here, this is probably the toughest part of the journey, is right up ahead here. So we're going to head to the left here, and we're going to climb up these rocks. You might get stuck here, that's alright. I'm going to go ahead and put an anchor down just to kind of give us a little bit of a tug the rest of the way up these rocks, just because kind of got caught on those a little bit, but you could probably also get up there by using some lower tire pressures as well. But, you know, we have the anchors and the jack screws with us, so might as well use them. They're definitely handy. So we're just going to continue down the hills here. And right over here we are going to pick up our portable rig. So just a little quick reference where we're at. We just picked up the rig. Now we're just going to follow this path to the west so we can go ahead and install it. So we're going to go ahead and cross the water here. Alright, and from here we're going to kind of head down into this little mini canyon here. And from here, we're just going to head straight on through these trees. Alright, and now we're just going to make our way up this hill, and up ahead is our third bridge that I was talking about. We've already got this built, so we're just going to go right on across. Alright, now that we've made it up the hill, we're going to go back around the outside of these rocks here. Just going to go right up over these rocks. And we're going to make our way down. And then off to the right here is going to be a path that is going to take us down to the shore. So we're just going to follow this path all the way down. we're going to go all the way down to the water. So from here, we're just going to head west down the shore. Alright, right about here, we're going to go right on up here and make our way through this cluster of trees. And while we're here, I'm actually going to go ahead and top off the fuel before we continue. And we're just going to continue to follow the shoreline here. I know this one's been going on for a while, but we're getting very close to being done with this one. We're almost there. So right over here, we're going to stay to the left of the tree and climb right on up these rocks. Alrighty, and from here we're going to make our way down. And up on the left here, we're going to climb up some more rocks. And we're going to stay to the left so we can stay on the upper level of these rocks here. And then right here, we're going to go up through the middle. And we're just going to head down the hill. You can see that broken car. We're going to go right to the right of that broken car. And then climb on up out of here. And we're just going to take a nice wide arc so we can climb up on these rocks. And we got a couple more rocks to climb up here. All the way up to the top. And then we're going to go ahead and install our portable rig. Alright, that is going to complete production problems. So, hope you guys enjoyed this guide. Let me know what you think, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.